Well, I feel like this might be the only time I can't really be mad at the use of circle tool, considering the fact that South Park characters are just a bunch of simple shapes slapped together. But what I can be mad at is the fact that this character right here, Wendy, yeah, she's like fucking 10. So is Stan. What the fuck? Why is Wendy pregnant? Was this actually drawn by a child who doesn't know any better? Or was it drawn by some fetish fag who likes pregnant children for whatever reason? I have no fucking clue. Either could be the case. But this picture literally makes no sense. It doesn't work. It would never work. They're in elementary school, for fuck's sake. Also, couldn't help but wonder if Stan is feeling her belly, or trying to give her a late-term abortion by punching it. With the way South Park works, the latter makes more sense. Can't really say that this one is terribly drawn because it isn't. It's still just a bit cringeworthy though. First off, we got Kyle over here with this random girl we've never seen before, most likely the artist's OC. And I just wonder, why did you have to give her the same hat that Kyle has? Do they have to have matching hats in order to be in a relationship? Was it just a coincidence? Or did she just get so obsessed that she wanted the same hat as Kyle? Just seems kinda weird and pointless for her to have that hat. That's Kyle's thing. It looks tacky as fuck on anyone else. And then we got Cartman over here, with another girl we've never seen before. Cartman really should not be that skinny though. That's completely out of character. If he's not fat, he's not Cartman. End of story. Also, I feel like Cartman is too much of a demented sociopath to have any kind of romantic feelings for another person. You drew him completely out of character here. Oh, but it's my alternate universe, and in this universe, he's completely different. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so this one is actually really well drawn, but I can't help but notice how awkward it is. I mean, look at the positioning of Craig's hand. It's not even on Tweek's ass. It's on his thigh. Who the hell walks around just grasping their boyfriend or girlfriend's thigh? That's awkward as fuck. But then again, it's also kind of awkward to walk around with your hand on someone's ass, so what am I talking about? Oh boy! This is quite a doozy. What are those, fucking cookies in his eyes? Is he in a fucking cookie trance right now? Why the fuck do his eyes look straight up like chocolate chip cookies? I don't know what possible reason there could be for making his eyes look like that. Also, what is he so happy about? Is this like some scene from the show I haven't seen before that's just been redrawn terribly? His arms also kind of creep me out. He looks like he has elephantitis, for fuck's sake. I also love how the arm lines are wider than the sleeve lines so that it looks like the arms are just kind of resting on the sleeves instead of actually going into them. And then the fact that his shoulder is somehow in front of his arm so that it looks like his arm is attached to his back behind the shoulder. Just my oh my oh my, this is one fucked up drawing. Poor Randy. But even though it's absolutely abysmal, I can at least respect the fact that they freehanded it. Makes me feel like they actually want to try instead of taking the circle tool way out. Now this one is just strange, kinda has a creepy vibe to it. I feel like they're staring into my soul, judging every move I make, every breath I take. Wow, that rhymed. How about that? Said the little boy in the red poofball hat. If you've seen that episode, you'd get the reference. Honestly, Cartman looks the creepiest out of all of them. Kinda looks like he wants to beat my ass, but goddamn, look at those luscious lips he has. Not even Kylie Jenner is on his level. Then there's Butters peeking out from behind a tree for whatever reason, looking like he shit himself. We got Kyle over here, and for some reason his face makes him look like a fucking basement dweller. And finally, we got Stan, who is for some reason kneeling down and sucking some imaginary cock, or eating some imaginary ass. Fuck if I know, that's kind of what it looks like. But why is the stop sign yellow? And why is the stop sign right in front of a forest? Hell, why are they in a forest to begin with? Why am I still looking at this picture? Okay, listen. South Park characters are round, not square. I mean, it's kinda clear that you tried to incorporate your own style into this, but you did a pretty shitty job at it, honestly. Should've just kept the head round, because now his hat kinda looks like it would snap on just like a Lego. Also, why the fuck did you make his irises so long? They're not supposed to be fucking oval shaped like that, they're supposed to be round. Round! It really seems as if you tried really hard to make up an original style to draw the South Park characters in, but you have no sense of symmetry, so you just kinda threw some shit together and said, "Perfect! DeviantArt is gonna shit bricks over this!" Yeah, one of these things is not like the other. At all. This wouldn't even work out because Pinkie Pie is super annoying, and Kyle has quite a temper, so I could just imagine how much Kyle would be screaming at her. "Shut your fucking mouth, you pink slut!" I do a nice Kyle voice, don't I? No? Yeah, that's what I thought. But I can actually imagine him saying that. Anyways, yeah, this is completely out of character for him. Kyle's a good guy, but he's not this type of person, and he wouldn't be caught dead with Pinkie Pie. This one makes me uncomfortable, mostly because they have South Park heads, but then they have full bodies. Is this a joke picture, or is this an actual shipping picture? Are those bodies traced? I want to say they are, but then again, that arm, it doesn't look like it's attached to either of the bodies. It's just kind of looming over him, reaching for his cock. This arm doesn't look like it's attached to anything either. Either that, or they're both just severely deformed, which is probably why they love each other so much. They are perfect for each other. Last, but definitely not least, we have this beauty, a South Park Sonic crossover. Notice how they didn't even create different Sonic characters that at least look like the original South Park characters. They just took already existing ones and added the accessories. They were also so fucking lazy that they couldn't even draw separate poses for them, just copied and pasted. Like, what even is there to say about this one? Do I need to say anything? This is probably the least creative thing I've seen in quite a long time, even less creative than recolor culture. That's definitely saying a lot. But anyways, guys, this concludes our broadcast day. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, send some cringeworthy stuff and OCs to my DeviantArt, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more. See you guys next time.